What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? As you have seen, this is my bike reveal video for my 2015 Harley-Davidson Street Glide. I just got this on this past Saturday. Today is Tuesday. I've only had it a few days. Bro, I'm gonna need you to get the fuck up out of my way. Yeah, toss your hands up all you want to, dick. Anyways, this bike has all the bells and whistles, which I'll be covering here in just a little bit. Pearl got retired. Pearl is a good bike. She served me well. Only left me stranded that one time in Atlanta during the Chase on two wheels and I Am Ramekin ride that I went on back in April. Other than that, great bike. She's had a lot of miles on her. Well, when I say a lot of miles, I'm talking about 55,000 miles. Not a whole bunch of miles, but I rode that poor bike hard. She needed some love, and Harley's gonna give it to her before they put her back on the road. Bro. So we're gonna start with the downsides. The downsides is my speedometer is right here. Means it is going to be in every last one of my videos, so I might have to blur it from time to time, unless I'm in Mexico, and then it's okay. But yeah, I love this bike. Has a lot of power. It's a 103 high output, 103 cubic inch engine. Holy shit, 103 cubic inch engine, which equates to this many cc's, and because I'm horrible at the equation, the part that I love about this bike, aside from the power, is just all the gadgets that you get with it. It is a hydraulic clutch, so there are no more clutch cables. It is easier on the hand to pull in and out. As far as like one fingering and two fingering, there's a little bit too much tension for that, but it's a great clutch. There's no, the friction zones are a little bit better and easier to control. This bike is a little bit different than Pearl in the sense that, well, number one, it doesn't shake nearly as bad as Pearl because of the type of arms that it has on the engines. It's a softer rubber mount. There is a control that I really like on this one here. Can't really demonstrate it right here on the road, but in the event that it wasn't cold as fucking hell outside, well, I say it's cold, but cooler, you know, if it was 100 and something degrees outside, I do have the ability to roll my throttle forward at a red light and cut off the fuel to the back cylinder, allowing the cylinder to stay cool. Because of course, Harley-Davidson, this model is air-cooled. The amount of get up and go on this one is a lot more than Pearl. The thing that I like about it is the fact that there's a lot of spring to it, a lot of cushioning. Pearl was dropped, and I don't mean like laid down. I'm talking about like slammed to the ground. You know, had lowering kits and everything. You don't have that much suspension there. It's like riding a rigid. This one is kind of spongy. Like, I mean, I can bounce up and down. It's like a fucking bed. So there's points in time where, like Backroad was talking about, where it kind of got to him because he punched fucking throttle and he decompressed the forks all the way. I damn near lifted the fucking front end of this motherfucker up yesterday. I do have a spot here where I can slide my phone. There's like a little docking station there, and got a little USB adapter so I can hook my phone up. It does have Bluetooth. As you can see right now, I am listening to my radio. I don't have the volume up. The controls are as such. On the left hand side, I have my high beams, my low beams. I've got my left blinker, because Harley of course has two different blinkers, one for your left, one for your right. I have the little push to talk button here. When I hit this button here, what it allows me to do is it allows me to make a phone call. Yes, I can make a phone call from my phone. And let's see what else. I've also got my joystick for my volume up, as you can see, volume down, and my menu button, as well as my cruise control buttons. I do have the ability to set cruise control. I have the ability to, as we can see here, both hands. I can set it, I can decelerate, accelerate, just like you would in a car. I have a fuel gauge, I have a tachometer, which Pearl did not have. Pearl just has a speedometer. I got a voltage regulator, or voltage meter rather, and yeah, and I've also got a tripometer, an odometer, and I have a gear indicator. I've never owned a bike with a gear indicator on there. That's pretty fucking nifty. Let's see what else I got. I've got the push buttons here where if I don't even want to use the joysticks, I can just press the controls here on the dashboard. On the right hand side, I have my kill switch. I have my start button. I have my hazard light button. Used to be you held both of your blinkers in at the same time and that activated your hazards. And I have an info button. My info button, if I press it, I don't know if you can see that, it tells me what my oil pressure is. The EITMS, that is the roll forward control that I was telling you guys about. So the event if it was hot weather and I needed to cool the engine down, I just roll the throttle forward. And it gives me the ambient temperature outside. I've also got the other joystick, so once I press the menu button on the left hand side, let's see if I can do a demonstration here. That's my left button to get to the home. Then I go down here to media. Then I tell it I want to use my Galaxy S6. And it's already playing my MP3, so it's just going to go back to doing that. There is a vent right here. With this button pressed up like it is, it blocks that. If I press this, it opens the louver up, which pushes air directly to me. In the summertime, that comes in handy because, as you know, a fairing blocks the wind, but that actually brings the wind up, and this curved windshield blows the air directly in my face. Help keeping the rider cool at all times. Now, as far as power, can't give you a full demonstration, but so we'll hit 90 and a 45. I think that's ample enough of a demonstration. I'm still only in 5th gear. Gas tank on this thing is pretty fucking big because I've already gone like 110 miles and still like a half a tank. Oh, that's the other thing. I do have one more control here on the left. Lets me toggle through my trip. Trip B. I got 96 miles to empty. 5,500 miles on it. So yeah, I got a really good deal on this thing. The sound system is okay. I am going to want to put an amp on here. It is Vivid Black, which is a gloss black. Not a whole bunch of chrome on there, just stock chrome. I am going to stop here in just a minute. And the part that you guys already watched is what I'm about to film here in just a moment. And as far as the name, I have not come up with one. Pearl was pretty easy. My Springer, I had my Springer for 10 years. And it took me, I'd say probably 5 before I actually started calling it a name. And I did take the girlfriend on a ride. One of the problems with Pearl was, with me, a passenger, and fully loaded, I was having problems pulling hills and keeping up with everybody. Oh shit, fucking retard. I had a woman do the same thing to me on the way home from work today. But she didn't even look sideways at me. She just came straight across. Another difference between this one and Pearl is Pearl had a full-size windshield, so it blocked a lot of the wind. This one has a slanted windshield, which allows a little bit more overpass on it. So I've actually got a breeze that blows directly into my forehead. Not really a big difference, but it's enough to notice. These fucking grips are fucking awesome. Yeah, there's a turn lane just for that, dickhead. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off here. Just want to introduce you guys to my new bike. If you like the video and you like the new bike, just go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, man. Now that I got a bike that's a little bit more reliable, I'm going to be spending a lot more time on the road. And more time on the road means more videos for you guys. So until the next time, I'll see you guys later. Peace.